Insane. Delicious James just went live on Twitch. Did you guys get that? It's time to continue concocting our quiz. Hello! It's Lapras. Welcome. So, I am arrived. Beep boop. Good to see you. BR Spees. Welcome, welcome. Kiankichi? Some of these names are a little rough for me. Not familiar with you Gen Z names. Sorry. Snap my suspenders while I say that. Oh man, guys, how's the volume? I think I fixed what was going on with my mic. Can we hear the music in the back? Is there anything we're not hearing that we should hear? Hello, first time chatter, Ev11. Ev11. Nice. Can't stop and hang out as I'm on Minecraft. Honestly, respect. Get back to grinding. Thanks for popping in. Appreciate you. Ah, we hear the music and me. I'm sorry about the me part. The music, though, pretty good. Pretty good. Whose mom is describing this time? It's my mother. I called my mom. Like a good boy. And also to ask if she'd been talking to Shannon anytime recently. Yeah, so this was supposed to happen, the finishing off the quiz on Saturday, but we have something potentially way more fun planned, which we'll let you know about as we confirm details. So I wanted to get this in now to make sure that we do get this week. And no, she hadn't been talking to Shannon. She hasn't seen him for some time, which is positive. So, guys, I asked Mom, I think I probably asked her like 14 or 15, and several of them were not very good, and I got rid of those entirely. And then I think 10 or 12 of them were like good enough to kind of maybe keep, and then we're going to decide as a group through some voting which ones are best. Sound fair? Do we get to help with the quiz? Hell yeah, I need your help with the quiz. This is one of the most excited quizzes. No, this is one of the quizzes I am most excited about doing on a group of people since probably I made my first quiz. Since the Christmas quiz that ruined Christmas. No, this is really good. What quiz are we doing? We're finishing off the quiz from last time. So we'll go over what we did last time, as a good teacher would do. You know, we do a little summary of what we did last class. And then this class, we're going to figure out Fakemon, because we got to figure out what Fakemon I want to do. And we're going to go through the Mom Describes, because I only have basically wrote down what she said. I don't actually have, like, how it's going to look. How many moms do you plan to have in these quizzes? Optimally, we only have one mother in this quiz. However, if it happens that we have 2 or 3, you know, we'll see where the evening takes us. We don't need to review. I remember everything. Yeah, points from Shannon is really fun. So, guys, as people start to get here, or maybe they're all here, we'll hop in and go over things. But my first question is, how many folks here had their first day back at school? Like today, either you're a teacher, or you're an administrator, or you're a student. Don't tell me how old you are. I don't want to know what you do at the school. I just want to know, like, how many of you are, like, back in action today in some capacity. Maybe you've got kids who went back. It's rough, hey? Last week as a college student. First day of school was 3 weeks ago. You must be in some place that's not Canada. Second week of college. Respect. Never let your schooling get in the way of your education. Wow. Spoken like someone who read too many Tumblr posts. Okay, so let's take a look. We've got one ball missing. but that's because it's an ongoing joke. We're going to go through Fakemon. Fakemon, I'm just literally going to put up, 3 or 4 Pokemon. I'm going to have one edited so that it is fake, and then they're going to have to guess which one is the fake. Then we go down to Celebrity Cosplay. Now, Celebrity Cosplay I have narrowed down. We had a bunch last time, but I narrowed them down to my favorite ones. So Pokeball is going to be Katy Perry, dressed up as, we remember, don't look at the side, don't look over here. Dressed up as Chandelure. I want to swing from the chandelier. Hello, everyone, and hello, Peter. What am I, not everyone? Get out of here. Oh, whoa, hold on. One of my teachers is crazy. Kind of called out people who didn't read the syllabus before the first day and asked why. Because the first day of class is to go over the syllabus. Why? What a weird power trip. Hello, Peter. It's Peter. Can you legally put quotation marks around someone's name? Because you can put, like, exclamation marks and stuff in there. That'd be crazy. So every time you do, like, roll call, it's like, hello, John, if that is your real name. Pepto-Bismol. No one's ever called me that. I don't even know if you're really referring to me, if I'm being honest. It's so far away from my name. All right, so anyway, we got Katy Perry, and she's Chandelure. And then we have got Taylor Swift dressed up as Schlazel. We've got David Bowie. Is that how he sounds? David Bowie. Etc. Anyway, David, he looks just like him, dude. It's crazy. And then we have got Harry Styles, who... Anyone else have this pop up as like, Harry Styles went to his childhood friend's wedding, and that was the whole thing. It's like, thanks. I was really wondering how his childhood friend was doing. Anyway, definitely looks like this guy. Kind of. Sort of. The outfit's definitely similar. Oh, could it be a who wore it best? Anyway, not important. And then the final one, just to screw with them, is this one. Obviously, they're going to say, like, oh, it's Quaxley, or, something. And then we're just going to say, that's not a Pokemon. That is Donald Duck. You should have known that. You should have caught it. Gross. So, that is our celebrity cosplay section. I'm going to skip Mom Describes for a second. I've got to see how many I've got. Good God, it just keeps going. They're good. I'm going to share them with you guys. We're going to vote on which ones we want. And then I narrowed it down. We had a couple more Peters, but points for Peter is points for guessing which famous Peter this is. So this is Tyrion Lannister, played by Peter Dinklage. So this is Peter Clinklage. And then I still haven't edited this. I need to. And this one's going to take a lot more editing to strip out the background. Maybe I can just find the house. But it's going to be Peter Gulpin, and then he's going to be fighting the chicken. And then we have got Peter Pettigrew, almost Peter Petalil, which was really close. I'm going to leave that in because I think it's awesome. Peter Parkball. This one's hilarious. I can't wait to edit this one in and then have them be like... Because it's just going to look like she's holding up a ball and is giving it the old peck. The old Peter Pecker. Nope, never mind. That's not right. Didn't turn out the way I wanted. And then I'll do this one, and it's going to be Peter Pangoro, which is obviously Peter Pan. So, actually, that's not a duck. That's Elton John, in case anyone says Donald Duck. Yeah, I'll get them both ways. I'll have them coming and going. And then Points from Shannon. Let's go back up to the top for a second. Points from Shannon is a category that I have devised where no matter who picks it, the points come from Shannon. So if Shannon picks it, the best he can do is 4. So if it's 3 points, he'll click on the Great Ball, or the Ultra Ball, and it'll go to, boop, this one, and it'll say, oh, who's that Pokemon? Like, who's he cosplaying? And then he's going to have to know who it is. And if he knows who it is, then great, he stays at 0. If someone else picks it, then he still forfeits the points, and he still has to answer. But the other person will depend on him to get the answer so that they get points and Shannon doesn't lose any points, if that makes sense. It's really just a fantastic way to say thanks for all the punishment you put me through, and don't get mad at me because this is live. Okay, so that's the cosplay one, but that's the idea of it. Here's the actual questions that we went through for Shannon. They're all... What do you mean this is very confusing? Oh, points for Shannon is music. Yeah, no, it's definitely confusing. But these are the questions that we're going to give him. But that was just an example of what he's going to have to do. He would have to answer the question, and then if he gets it right, he gets no points because he had to give up points just to get them. And actually, if he's at less than, as an example, if he's got 0 points and he starts with points from Shannon, then automatically he dips down into the negative, and he has to get points just to break even again. So these are all music-related questions for Shannon, and I suspect he's going to have a really hard time with these, even though they're absolute bangers. Every single one of them makes perfect sense, and we love them. So, here's the work that I put in the meantime. Mom describes. So, I gave my mother... Hold on, let me... bring this back up, just because I don't want you guys to see what's on the side. Mom said, he's a Hawaiian lion. Oh, I love that it rhymes. Who was my mom talking about? Hit me in the chat with it. You ready for the NHL season next month? You got a team. No, nobody would pick me. But that's okay. Pyroar, I got twice. Pride Roar. Solgalia. Solgalia. He's Italian. He's an Italian cat. Solgalia. Solgalia. So, guys, now I need to know why you picked Solgalia. Solgalia. Okay, hold on. / poll. Okay, we had Solgaleo, Pyroar, Incineroar. Pyroar, Incineroar. Minior. Just kidding, that'd be crazy. Okay. Peter's mom is absolutely not going to know that Alola is Hawaii. She definitely doesn't know what region they're from. She's also never been to Hawaii. She's pulling Hawaiian from something else. Hola, Queenie. Como est? Como esta? Como este? I don't know. I can't speak Spanish. No hablo español. Un poquito picante. Por favor. I am covered by the poll. That's the joke. It's also L'Airy. Comfy? A Hawaiian lion? Comfy? What? Okay. Peter Wazowski. What do I look like, an eye? Okay. We got it. It's on the board. Solgaleo. I'm going to report this poll because you're all wrong. Crap. I got to get this guy a little lower. It is, drumroll please, Gouging Fire. She looked at Gouging Fire and she said, oh, that looks like a pineapple. I know that's what she said in her head. That's like one of those big pineapple heads that they put on at the luau's. So it is a Hawaiian lion. Hey, Baron McCheese. I had McCheese for... No, mac and cheese. Never mind. I almost had you for supper. I see it to be... Oh, okay, cool. So this was one of the weaker ones, I think. She actually kind of nailed it with most of these. Some of them I'm... Like, I might not do this one this time, but I might keep it for later. let's hit up the next one. It's a basketball wrapped in tissue paper. Oh, you nicknamed yours Dolehead. Yeah, that's perfect. It is a basketball wrapped in tissue paper. What was she guessing? Cascoon, Flittle, Ghastly, Minior. Okay. Minior. Boop. Blasopho. Just Blasepho. It's just my mother. Well, it's a basketball wrapped in tissue paper, I guess. Oh, yes, Titan. Maybe Titan. I should probably put the poll up. Yo, no one for Minior? Rude. Although it kind of looks like it's wrapped in toenails. Because of all the little spikes. As soon as I said toes, someone picked Minior. You sick weirdos. Okay, we got Cascoon. Let me show you what I showed my mother. Boop! It was Flittle! Who said Flittle? Let's hold on. We gotta go back to whoever said Flittle. Flittle. Pokey Punch and Kiwi Manta. Kiwi Manta, congratulations. It was Flittle. But like it looks like it's got literal tissues coming out. And then the bell, I think she looks like a bell. My mom was like, no, that's just really nice tissue paper that she's got over the top. Yeah, so some of these I'm not really keen on picking, but look how many there are. Look at all of these. You can't see it because I have to move this guy out of the way. But look at how many of these there are. I asked her so many questions. Okay, so that's Flittle. Done. This one is my favorite one that I have ever received from my mother. I showed her a picture of a Pokemon, and she proceeds to say, oh, my friend had a surgery like that. It went really well. She's much healthier now. I think it was the type of... Hold on, let me get my phone. Proceeds to take out her phone and put on her glasses and then scroll through her phone. And while she's scrolling, she goes, it was a while ago. Hold your horses. That's a really common Lori phrase. She just, hold your horses. Yes, that's it. Bariatric surgery. She had a gastric bypass and it left her stomach like that. She's not a bird, though. That was my mom's response to this picture. She completely went the other direction. Just like, oh, I gotta tell you about my friend's bariatric surgery. And I wrote it all down. I was like, this is friggin' perfect. This is great. I honestly wish she monologued more. Delibird, Flamigo, Bombardier. Okay. Okay. Show mom. Boop. Here we go. Let's take some guesses. Seeking? Why would it be seeking? She's not a bird, though. And then it's just like, yeah, Ether's this picture. It's clearly seeking. Oh, Gorbis. Gorbich. It's Gorbit. Guzzlord. Yeah, Guzzlord's pretty solid. Love me some Guzzlord. Hey guys, did you know I could do an impression of Guzzlord? Listen, listen. Hello, I'm Guzzlord. How you doing? Yo, Bombardia. Joke's on you guys. It was Bombardier. Well done. Hello, Dancer Girl 600. Ah, back at you. And Izzy the Bee. I don't know, Izzy? Sorry. I'm sorry. No, I'm not. I'm not. That's who I am. Yeah, Bombardier won by a landslide. How do I make this more reasonably sized? Boop. There we go. I'd put it on the corner. That's nicer. There we go. See, I don't ever put anything in the corner. Yeah, so I really like this one for Bombardier. Bombardier, I barely know her. That's great. That's Buzzwole. I should show her Buzzwole, but I'm worried about what she'll say. Okay, well, it's a little weird. He's a fish, but why is his chest so big? Don't they swim with their tails? A classic mom. Yeah, you're right. I am not sorry. I'm Peter. Ugh. Swole Magikarp, Palafin, Poliwhirl. Okay. Magikarp, Palafin, Poliwhirl, Wailord. Okay, we have our next one starting. Let's go. Sorry, there's a whole bunch more that came up after, but I only have so many little slots to type. Right, it doesn't matter what it is or isn't. It only matters what it looks like. So there's one that I already put together because I was like, okay, this one she said, and it kind of gives it away. But if I actually make the art more literal, then it's going to be difficult to get. Yeah, we're going to design... Well, we're going to pick which one we want to keep from all these. But I just wanted to test you guys out a little bit. I can stop if people don't want me to go through all of these. But it is kind of fun to see if people... Like, because if you guys are able to guess them pretty reasonably, then that means I should reasonably be able to get the other people playing to guess them. But if you guys are like, I have no idea what this is, then maybe I don't do it. Yeah, Palafin, that is... absolutely what I showed her. I showed her Palafin, and she was just so taken aback by how muscular his chest was. And I get it. Like, truly. All right, next one. That ugly lamp wants to give somebody a massage. Okay, Mom. That's not a description. So I don't think I can use this one. Toadstool, Lampant, Blacephalon. Okay. Lampant, Blacephalon. Cophregregious. I can't spell. What did I show, Mom? Boop. We got Toadstool, Lampent, Blacephalon, Cofragoribus. Cofragoribus. Someone mentioned earlier it was mom or not mom. And I don't know how I do that category, but I like the concept of having my mom and then someone else entirely describing it, and Shannon has to know my mom's quirks in such a deep way that he would be able to pick out which one's not my mother. It's like, that's another 65-year-old woman. That's not your mother. It's like, damn, how'd you know that? Toadstool, Lampent, Blacephalon, and Cofragoribus. My mom versus my dad. My dad. I'd show mom a picture of Pokemon, she'd give me this, and I'd show dad a picture and be like, what are you, stupid? Is this how you spend your time? Chats with chat. Chat is in the quiz, and we go against whoever picks the category. Maybe we could write something in the same style, make people guess. Yeah, if there's like a reasonable way we can do it that like is kind of fun, I'm up for it. I'm down with it. Guys, I hate to tell you, but it was Toadstool. Because he does this one again. Some of them I didn't really love. She was not cooking with this one. Mom versus not mom. Show the Pokemon she's describing and have Twitch chat make a description of the Pokemon. Yo, we could just have unhinged descriptions of Pokemon with the chat. Okay, I'm up for that. On the next quiz, I am up for unhinged descriptions with Twitch chat. All right, let's hit up the next one. We're getting through it. It's a seal with a goalie mask. It's a seal with a goalie mask. Who is it? I don't think I love Lamp. Dude, I'll be 40 and still ripping packs, okay? I'll be 50 and I'll be going out and I'll be fighting people off at Costco. I'll be in my 60s and I'll be driving around town looking for, garage sales and stuff like that. I'll be in my 70s and I will be buying the new Pokemon game for $700 on the Nintendo Switch 11. All right? Pokemon forever. I'm not going to be good at it. I'm never going to get good at it. But I will enjoy it forever. Okay, we got Walrein, Mamoswine, Arctovish, Bastiodon. Walrein, Mamoswine, Arctovish, Bastiodon. Walrein, I've already lost it. Mamoswine, Arctovish, Walrein, Mamoswine, Arctovish, Bastiodon. I actually forgot, and then I did the little tune in my head, and I remembered. What did I show, Mom? Boop. Nintendo innovating. And taking the Switch all the way to 11 sounds about right. Somewhere in there, they're going to do a Wii U, but the equivalent for, like, the Switch, and they're going to delineate, and sales are going to tank, and they're going to be like, oh, no. Oh, no. And then they're just going to add a slightly bigger screen to the Switch, and they'll be like, well, we fixed it. We went back and we fixed it. Also, it's gray now. Nintendo gray. Oh, I hope they start naming the Switch like the Fast and Furious movies. Nintendo Switch 2. Nintendo Switch 3. Pete. Nintendo Switch for the boys. Nintendo Switch 5 Alive and something. I don't know. I'm not on the naming committee, so I'm not very good at this. Okay, we have got Arctovish, and the correct answer was Arctovish. Congratulations. You guys kind of nailed that one. I think that this one and the Bombardier one should be a 1-point question. The two of those should be 1 point. Hey, Izzy the Bee subscribed to Tier 1. I don't know what Tier 1 is, but thank you. Nintendo Switch Too Fast, Too Furious. Nintendo Switch 5 Fast, 5 Furious. Okay, let's go to the next one. This one I don't think I can use because I think she meant acupressure balls, but she didn't know the name for it. It's one of the pressure balls with a little bum. Switch 1 Joy-Con drift? Dude, that's too good. That's so good. Pincherchin. Pineco. Pukumuku. Oh, all the cute ones. Pincherchin, Pineco, Pukumuku, Tarantula. Okay. Pukumuku, Pineco. Oh my god. Pincherchin, Pukumuku, Pineco. Snom was there. That's I just wrote snow. That's not Snom. Damn, I can't. Hold on, I gotta go back and see. There is a way I can see this. No, there's not. I'm not signed into Twitch anywhere else. Okay, well, we're gonna. What did I show, ma'am? What did I show, mom? Yeah, the Ginger Kaiju. Congratulations on being Ginger and a Kaiju. Really, you're quite a unicorn. Could be Snom. Yeah, gotta be Snom. Oh, wait, it's gotta be Snom. It's gonna be Snom. You spelled it wrong. I spelled probably all of them wrong. Oh, yeah. You're right. Pincerchin and Snom both have a little butt face. So I definitely can't use this one. I said Snom first. What do I get for being right? I hate to say it, but the satisfaction of a job, well done. Yeah, definitely Snom. You guys nailed it. It is Snom. That is correct. I had when I showed her, I had not thought about that as a butt, but that's very clearly a little butt. You can almost see right where the thong would sit, which I will absolutely animate on there if I ever use it. Yeah, like a spiky pressure, but the acupressure balls. They're not like super spiky. We're not looking at like a mace type deal, a flail, but like the little rollout ones that like fix your muscular nonsense. Okay. It looks like a medieval turkey baster. So, a fun story about my mother is that she teaches grade 3. Well, she used to. She's retired now. Thoroughly enjoying retirement, by the way. You should all be working towards retirement. Not that we'll ever get there. Anyway, she teaches a medieval history unit. And so every year she does a wax museum for the medieval history unit. And so she knows so much about basically like the 1600s and like about how castles are constructed. And she has all of these costumes that she's worn over the years to the wax museum. And it's just like, it's really fun to like go to. We have like a tickle trunk downstairs, which sounds terrifying, but it's just where we keep costumes. Anyway, Fakemon Snom looks like a medieval turkey baster. What do we got? Shelmet. Tinkatom. I like Tinkatom. Shelmet. Tinkatom. Glimmet. Oh, yeah. Did I show Mom? I think I remember the ones. Let's start that poll. Let's see what I showed Mom. Tinkatom is what I'm going to name my Tinkatong in the next playthrough. This is Tinkatom. He's busy. He's got work to do. Do not Google turkey basters. Why not? I had to Google turkey basters earlier today on account of I was writing this down and I had no idea what the word baster was spelled like. I looked at that and I was like, baster? So I was like, B-A-Y-S, baster? B-A-Y-S-T-E-R, baster. That makes more sense to me. We have a tickle trunk downstairs has definitely been the last word someone has heard before. Yeah, and then you get a laugh. You know, on account of the tickling. Them turkey bastards. Okay, we have Shelmet, and guys, I am so sorry. It's Nagnadel. Like, I get it. It looks like a medieval turkey baster. I kind of want to put this one in because absolutely all of those look like turkey basters, but medieval, I don't know. So I think I might want to make this one of the 3-point questions, if we're cool with that. And then she said, oh, Peter, it's that animal from the robot show you used to watch. That's it. That's all she gave me. And I was like, what? Who? Who is it? What's the show? And she was like, I don't remember, but there was an animal. It was an animal from the robot show you used to watch. This one is absolutely not making it. So I'm not going to make you guys guess. I'm just going to show you this one. It was Solgaleo, and it was Zoids. She was thinking about the show Zoids, which I would watch on TV early morning on Saturdays. So I'm not using it because there's not enough to go off of. It's that animal from the robot show you used to watch. Admittedly, I was like, what Metabot looks like Solgaleo? And then we found out it was Zoids. So here we are. Hey, it's the Hawaiian lion. Yeah, you're right. She never would have known that. Wait a minute, Peter. Where is your luxurious hair? What happened? What do you mean? There's so much luxury going on in my head. Look at all my hair. Look at how luxurious that is. I can comb it over this way. I can comb it back the other way. I can run my fingers through it. Kind of. Oh, on my face? Nothing. I didn't do anything to my face. Flowy ponytail is stunning. Thank you! Also, I love that we got a first-time chat for XW Norst, and it was to point out how confused they were by my lack of hair. When was the last time you watched the channel? It must have been like 3 years ago. I've been bald for ages. Nice to have you. Oh, man. Hi, Dithwich. What if Shannon already showed your mom the same Pokemon? We have already overlapped. My mom does not remember these Pokemon. My mom knows Pikachu, and she knows Charmander, but she calls it Charizard. I would have been confused if you suddenly had hair. Honestly, I could get like a hair system and then, you know, go from there. But my forehead's just so big, you know? I'm not growing that out. I look weird with a hair system, too. I think I actually, like, suit the bald look. Or the bald look suits me. I don't know which came first. The chicken or the egg. Anyway, we're going to move on. Seems like his powdered wig is 5 sizes too big. That one also rhymes. She didn't notice it. But it does remind me of a book that we used to read, especially around October, which is coming up. I love spooky season. And it was called Big Pumpkin. Did anyone ever read that when they were younger? Big Pumpkin. And the mummy comes over and he's like, wow, big pumpkin. And the witch is like, it's big and it's mine and it's stuck on the vine and Halloween is just hours away. It's really cute. And then like all the Halloween characters get together and they try and push the pumpkin because it's so big they can't like get it off the vine. Yeah. No one is paying attention to my heartfelt children's book. They're all just talking about Jinx, Walrein, Mawile, Toxapex. Jinx, Walrein, Mawile, Toxapex, Jinx, Walrein, Mawile, Toxapex. And we'll start the poll. Speepa. I have a question. Have a question be your mom saying, that's Charizard, and showing Charmander? Okay, so admittedly, in one of Shannon's most recent quizzes, they were like, name a, what was it, a red Pokemon? And I said Charmeleon. And everyone voted Charizard. So, you can't even be mad at mom. Mega Altaria. Sorry, I thought that said Mega Ariana. Ariana Grande, Mega Ariana. It's like the same name. Walrein. We've got Walrein. $11 seconds. Oh, we got a little switch. Toxapex. I think we're coming in. Okay. It's coming in pretty good. Pretty good. 2 seconds. 1 second. Time. The Pokemon was Marini. I would give you Toxapex. Absolutely. Good job. I like how she didn't notice that he was beheaded. Like, there were no shoulders. Although, could you imagine you draw in a nice set of shoulders and that long hair under a little toque? He'd be kind of a catch, if I'm being honest. Other than the messed up teeth, but he can get braces. It's fine. This one, again, I don't think I can use this one, but I thought it was really funny because this one was, which kind of like went off the rails a bit. I don't know what he looks like. A bear trap? Well, he probably gives good hugs. To which I said, good hugs from a bear trap? And she went, well, because of the 3 arms. Ooh. Do I ever tell my mom about Pokemon? No, I'm never going to tell my mom anything about Pokemon. She's too busy doing retired things like having a greenhouse and cooking beautiful meals and playing pickleball to have any space in there for Pokemon. Okay, someone said wait, which is not a Pokemon. Flatfish. Okay, we got Stunfisk. We got Machamp missing an arm. Mike Wazowski. Binnacle. And someone said Yveltal. Elern. So hold on. We've got... Peter's mom gives off such small-town mom who makes sweets on the windowsill vibes. Yeah, it's 100% what my mom is. I think she grew up in a town of like 5,000 people, which is like not like small, but it's small enough that like, you know, you could leave your door unlocked at any time of the year and it wouldn't matter. Okay, /poll. My mother would love to hear that you guys love her. And actually, because she taught grade 3, every time I go anywhere in town, someone invariably bumps into me and goes, "Are you Lori's kid?" And I'm like, "Yeah." And they're like, "Oh, she taught me back in grade 3. And I'm like, "Well, that's where she worked her entire career." And they're like, "Can you tell her that I say hi?" Okay, we got Stunfisk. We got Galarian Stunfisk. We have Flatfish. Those are all the same thing. Mike Wazowski. Okay, Binnacle, Stunfisk. All right, there we go. Binnacle, Stunfisk, Galarian Stunfisk, Yveltal, and Flatfish John. What? All right, let's go. What picture did I show my mother? Was it Binnacle? Was it Stunfisk? Was it Galarian Stunfisk? Was it Yveltal, like Yvonne of the Yukon? Or was it Flatfish John? Flatfish John coming in pretty hot out the gate, tied with Binnacle. Y Veltal is coming in way ahead of the crowd. We've got some movement on Galarian Stunfisk, and then Stunfisk is coming neck and neck with Galarian Stunfisk, because arguably, I would give you points either way. I wish I was like a horse race announcer, except for I don't back gambling, but I do back good announcing. Like that guy in the NBA who goes, bang, bang! That guy, he's nuts. I love him. He deserves to be famous for what he does. Flatfish John is my favorite Pokemon. It is Yveltal, and the answer is Flatfish. Oh, sorry, Yveltal. Never mind. Like, he 100% looks like a bear trap. I get why she said that. But then to pivot that hard and go, but he probably gives good hugs, is insane. But that is my mother, who taught grade 3 for 30 years, being like, more arms means more hugs. Peter, be honest, how much money did you lose to Team Rocket's Game Corner? Not nearly as much money as I lost on AMC and Chinese EVs. This is the last one, because I did this one. I already made this one. Mom said, it looks like she's got a staff in her hair. Okay, we got Braxton. Just Braxton, I guess. Delphox, Braxton, okay. Braxton. If you ever want to have a really great day, take a kindergarten teacher for a nature walk. Yeah, if you ever want to have a really bad day, take her class. Guys, I'm not even going to put this up because I think you've already kind of nailed it. Show me Phoebus! It was Meloetta, the area form. Dad is a musician, so Mom knows that that is a musical staff. That's pretty good. Staff. Yeah, staff. Ah, everyone's getting it. Everyone's getting it. So she said that one, and I was like, all right. Staff. Why would you call it staff? And I was like, oh, yeah, because it looks like music. Yeah, those are like notes and stuff. So I'm going to put that one as the Master Ball question. The pick was misleading. That was the whole point. It's a Master Ball. I want them to be brought away from the answer. Yes, Peter, I'd like to burn the question. No. No, I like this one. This one's one of my favorites. Oh, and there's Peter Clinklage. So that is the end of those. So I'm going to take a couple of these. I'm going to sort of get rid of them. The Hawaiian Lion, as much as that's really funny, I'm not doing it. I don't think Flittle is good enough to have in there, so I'm going to take these guys. I'm going to take them out. I'm going to put them down bottom. This is where all of this, the repository. Oh, this is one that she said she gave me and specifically asked me not to use. She said, Peter, I shouldn't say it. Don't use this one. That's Oreo. Ha 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 ha. God rest his soul. Oreo was my family dog who died years ago. Anyway, I thought it was really funny. Little dark humor there. But I'm like, I wasn't going to use that one anyway. But the fact that she asked me not to use it and then said it was so funny. So I'm going to start with this one. This is going to be the Pokeball question, just to really throw him for a loop. The Bombardier one. I'm not going to use the Palafin one. I'm not going to use the Lamp one. So I'm going to get rid of those. I might use them at different points, but I'm not going to, like, you know, there's just so many good ones, you know? You know. Oh, crap. We're going to put... I'm going to put that one down there in front of Palafin. So I'm thinking this one's the very first one. This one's second one? No, Snom is... Do we like Snom? Keep or throw. Keep or throw for Snom. Okay. Slash. Because I'm down, like, Snom... The Snom question, it's one of those pressure balls. Naganadel. Naganadel, not Naganadal. Definitely getting rid of the Solgaleo one. Marini. But I'll put in Solgaleo anyway. Keep or throw. Vote for the one you want to keep. Vote for the one that you think is, like, most reasonable. And then I'll pick the top two. I like the Arctovish. It's like a seal with a goalie mask. That one's going to be really easy to make. So we've got Snom. Oh, went all the way down bottom. Naganadel, I like it, but I purely like it because I'm connected to the fact that my mom taught grade 3 medieval history. Okay, we got Snom, Naganadel, and 32 votes. It doesn't usually get anywhere past that. I voted Naganadel because Snom on the bag. Honestly, respect. Thank you. That's what you need to do. Otherwise, it would have been a, like, landslide for Snom. Should I change? It's one of the... And then put in Acu pressure balls. Like, I would put in that as, like, an aside. Or should I just leave it at one of the pressure balls with a little bum? Just leave it as is. I don't usually change them from what my mom says, but sometimes that makes it so that people get mad at me. Okay, so we said we're going to keep Arctovish. That one's good. Snom, we're good on. Naganadel, we're good on. Solgaleo. Solgaleo. We're going to get rid of these guys. So I got 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Oh, no. I took him away. And then I'll put them back down here. Boop. Okay. So we got question 1, which is going to be the Bombardier. We have question 2, which is going to be Arctovish. We have question 3, which is going to be Snom. Question 4, going to be Naganadel. I think I'm getting rid of the Yveltal question. I think it's funny, but I think I'm getting rid of it. It's down between Meloetta or Yveltal. Because I think these are both, like, fairly difficult. So we're going to go slash poll. Boop. Start poll. Big hits. Clouds of roses. Oh my gosh, we've upset you so much. You have first time chatted to us. Meloetta is the better question, but Yveltal is funnier. So here's the thing. I'm going to use one of them at one point. So, like, if Yveltal doesn't get used this time, in a future quiz, I will use it. Because I'm not going back to Mom every time there's a quiz. I got to, like, bank a bunch of these. Meloetta winning by, not a landslide, but it, you know, the Earth is moving. Okay, hold on. I like that. Gourmet Sub-Z. I would maybe even put Yveltal over Arctovish. Feels like more of a solid and satisfying one. I like that. My only concern would be that the first question is long and rambling, and then the second question would also be long and rambling. So I think I'm just going to hold, like, Meloetta has won. I think I'm going to hold on to the Yveltal one for a different time. However, I do agree with you. If they weren't the same brand of, like, silly offshoot of the Mom Describes category, then I would have kept it. Okay, so that is Mom Describes, guys. So we have points from Shannon, the music questions, done. We have points for Peter, not done, but very close to done. I need to do some actual editing, and no one wants to watch me edit in GIMP. Mom Describes, not done, but we've got it solidified. Thank you very much for the votes. Thanks for playing along. Celebrity Cosplay, done. Celebrity Cosplay is done, which I love. And finally, Fakemon. My least favorite category. We need 5 Fakemon. So, oh my god, that is so tiny. Duplicate. Okay. Fakemon Pokeball, you should put Probopass Nose on Nose Pass. That's so funny. I'm going to do that. I love that. Okay, I just need to grab... So, the first one, Probopasses Nose on Nose Pass. That's awesome. Okay, that's a winner. Guys, here's what I want to do. I want to throw out ideas, and then I want us to vote. The other Pokemon that I put up don't really matter. So I'm just going to go for, like, what is the quirk? Boom. Good. Let's go to the second slide. What are we doing for the second slide? Ah. Do the nose swap. Good. Shiny Steenie. I don't love the shiny ones. I might do one shiny. Galarian Yamask symbol on its rock. Well, that's just a regular Yamask. But that's not what I clicked. Oh. Why does that just look like a dick? I do like the idea of changing the rock. Okay. Galarian Yamask rock change. We're going to put that down. And we're going to vote on these after. Boop. What else we got in the chat? Do Galarian and normal Zapdos have different eyes? I have no idea. I'm not that good at Pokemon. You guys got to look this up. Maractus, but his eyes are marsh badges. That's really good. That one's going in. Guys, I'm so thankful that you were helping me out with this. Most of these, I never would have come to that conclusion. Awesome work. Replace the body of Wooloo with a poof from Whimsicott. Okay, Wooloo. Whimsicott. Okay. Wooloo body is Whimsicott. I'm going to write that one down. I like that too. Wooloo body is Whimsicott poof. Okay, we're going to... I'm going to duplicate. Ah. Duplicate the slides. Let you feel percussion. Turn the beat around. Okay, okay, okay. Hold on. I could do one. I'm going back to Snowstorm Peanuts. I could do one where 3 of the Pokemon are shiny. But they're the really crappy shinies like Garchomp and Gengar. And like Bulbasaur. They're just like the really awful shinies. And then make one not shiny. Maybe, I don't know if that's a great angle, but I do kind of like that. Oh yeah, all of them are the indistinguishable ones. Yeah. Okay. Etc. All indistinguishable. Okay, I like that. That's got some potential. Shave Alolan Diglett. Ditto with Brock's eyes. I can't do Ditto with Brock's eyes. It's too... Like, they'll know immediately. Let's go. Sorry, and guys, some of your answers are good, and I'm missing them because there's so many good ones coming in. I am sorry about that. One of them just says Articuno. So all indistinguishable shinies. You should do gendered forms like Torchic. Yeah. I like gendered forms. Okay. Torchic. You know what? I might just ask the question, which is female? Give all male forms a sign from 1. That's pretty good. I like that. Let's duplicate all these. Delete in. Delete in. Okay, we're going to put in a couple more. I like the gendered ones. Oh my god, guys, we have so many people in the chat. I love it, I do, but good gravy. Snorlax with Brock's eyes? Hold on a second. I just brought up a different window. You guys can't even see that. Okay, we could be onto something here. Brock University? I'm going to Brock that pop-up. Haha, get it? Okay. We could do the Snorlax with Brock's eyes. I kind of like that. I don't know how to do possessive. I can't put in the right punctuation. Boop. There we go. Okay. I'm coming back to the chat. Guys, I'm sorry. I'm missing a whole bunch. Could Donphan have iron treads, such great tusks? Great tusks is very difficult to say. They could. Great tusks. Okay, let me read down through again. How do we gen 3 sprites? Unknown letter, but give it the eyes of the exclamation or the question mark. Which is female. But which is a mom? Well, I mean, hard to know which is a mom. Truly, you just have pictures of my mom and Shannon's mom and whoever else is playing and freak them out, and they'd be like, "How did you get these?" One Magnemite from Magneton. Yeah, could. Gmax Snorlax, different berries in the tree. Whoa, Brock University. Yeah. Galarian Zapdos eyes on normal Zapdos, or the other way around. Yeah, we could do that. Diantha scarf replaced with Hop's poof on his jacket. I'm just gonna look up Diantha. Sorry, I just typed in Toph because it's my dog. I meant Hop. It would be a little complicated for me to do that because I had to change some colors and stuff. But I do like where your head's at. Coughing, but with Oak's sex musk. That's hilarious. You guys didn't catch it. That was actually Professor Oak's sex musk. And then we, like, plug the... the, like... What's the word I'm looking for? Spray? Perfume. That's the word. Just a perfume plug. Master Ball Dragonair is missing... Oh, okay. Yeah, that Dragonair is missing the tail pearl. That could be good. That one's like so simple, it could work. It's kind of devious. You should do one with a recent announcement of the megas. I'm not doing anything with the megas, purely because I gotta stop somewhere. Swap male and female Jellicent. Yeah, so like the male and female one I'm definitely gonna do. Maybe I'll involve Jellicent. Oh no, not the Musk. Someone just said, ooh, Ampharos. So give Ampharos Spoinks what? What was it? Give Ampharos Spoinks. Oh, it's big lady time. Toph, come here. Come up. Big lady time. Thank you. Yeah, hi. You want to say hi? No, you don't want to say hi. That's okay. Bye, big lady. Oh, you're back. I just closed the door as she walked out. 2 seconds later, she punches her head in and just goes... And then walks out into the room. So I guess I'm doing it this way now. Okay, Spoinks... No freaking way. Ampharos' tail, give it Spoinks' little ball on its head. That one's really, really good. Okay. Ampharos. Okay, give it the ball on Spoinks' head. And then, I think I might stop it right there. Kecleon Stripe. Work as small as mouth. Okay. Kecleon Stripe. That one's kind of good. Kecleon Stripe, small as mouth. Okay, that'll be the last one. Duplicate. Okay, so we currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. We have 11. We're gonna vote on some of these. Okay, hold on. We got a whole dissertation over here. Hold on, hear me out. So when the YouTube subscribers made the quiz, there was a slide with chat's Pokemon pets on the slide. Have a fake mom with 3 real pet pictures from that slide and 1 random unrelated pet picture. Then when Shannon gets it wrong, accuse him of not loving the fans. Okay, so I'm hearing you out. I love that. And if there weren't other people taking the quiz, I would absolutely do that because that's such a great way to mess with Shannon. Oh my god. Does everyone remember Chicken the Frog? I remember Chicken the Frog. I bet Shannon doesn't. Do something easier with the new megas because no one knows them that well yet. Still like the idea of removing Hisuian Voltorp's hole. Where are you going to put it? Mega Bloks Pokemon for Master Ball. Save it for later. Okay, so many of these are very good. I'm gonna throw them. Wait. A Gallade with Gardevoir's chest thing. Gardevoir's chest thing. Oh yeah. They're so similar, I couldn't do that. That'd be rude. That'd be really rude to do. But I do like where your head's at. So now I'm going to put it to a vote. We're going to do a bunch of votes of 3, 4, and we'll pick the top 2 from each. Yeah, we'll pick the top 2 from each. Because I could do 3 groups of 4, except the last one will just be 1. Okay. Slash. Poll. Which we keep in. And I'm just going to copy and paste these because I can't be bothered. Probopass. Galarian Yamask. Rock Change. Maractus Eyes are Marsh Badges. Wooloo Body. Whimsicott. Poof. And I think all of these are viable. I will use these at some point. This is just to figure out which ones I'm going to keep. I'm going to keep the top 2. Hi, Peter. I've been loving y'all's videos. Keep being the crazy life of the party. Haha, thank you. It's just a party for me and Shannon. You should see me at regular parties. I'm not there. Look at you using polls. You're so good at Twitch now. No, I'm not. But thanks. Appreciate it. Okie dokie. Probopass's nose. Kind of rocking it. Get it? Rocking it? I'm sorry. I'm not, but I am. Kind of. Maractus Eyes are being edged out by Wooloo's Body is Whimsicott. Goodness gracious. Probopass Nose wins. And Wooloo's Body wins just by a hair. You guys thinking about Wooloo's Body, are you? That's weird. So, Wooloo's Body is Whimsicott. Maractus Eyes are Marsh Badges. I think that one might be like my sleeper pick to bring back in. The eyes are Marsh Badges. So I'm going to X those out. I'm going to put them down bottom. Where all the good things go for a different life. And then I'm going to go back up to the top. And so we got that. We got that. And then I'm just going to start copying and pasting. And we're going to do another poll. Who knew you guys love the poll so much? You're all firefighters, all of you. Second and third weren't tied. There was a 6 vote and a 5 vote. Wait, second and third are tied. Yeah, I don't know. We love choosing things. Yeah, well, doing my best. Is it 6 each? Me looking at it like an old man. It's 5 on my end. It's 5 and 6. Okay, if they're tied, I'll bring that one back into contention, and we can vote on it again. Hold on. Maractus's eyes coming back into contention. We're going to put that down. Because I have 11, right? So I need a 12th one anyway, so that's fine. What did I put in here? I didn't put anything in here. Snorlax with Brock's eyes is going in. Iron Treads or Donphan having Great Tusks. I'm just going to take Great Tusks so that we all know what I'm talking about. Because if I just had Iron Treads or Donphan, you'd be like, to what end? Dragonair, Missing Tail Pearl. And finally, which is shiny? Which shiny? And then I'm going to do all stinkers. Keep? Question mark? Let's go. Time to vote. Yeah, damn, Great Tusks. Has everyone tried saying Great Tusks? Corrupted Smiles 8. The category is for Fakemon. I got 11 of them that I really liked. There was more that I liked, but I had to stop somewhere. And now we are voting on 2 from each group of 4 to stay, and then we'll narrow that down to the 5 that we want in the quiz. And then I will make them look appropriate or inappropriate, depending on how poorly it goes. How much tusk would a Great Tusk if a Great Tusk could tusk? How much money does it cost to give up and disappear? I don't know. All right. Which shiny is the winner? The all stinkers, and then the next one is Snorlax with Brock's eyes. Snorlax, Brock's eyes staying. Tusk going. Dragonair Missing Tail going, but not going away. Because I will do another category of these, and I rather like these. We are literally putting good people down in the bottom. Good people. We're putting good questions and good slides down in the bottom. This is just how hotly contested this is. Okay, guys. This is the third and final vote for the, round robin to get in. Gendered forms to mess with. This is going to be very weird to type into a poll. Gendered forms to mess with. Ampharos Tail. Spoink Ball. Ampharos Tail. Spoink Ball. Kecleon Stripe Small of Mouth. Stripe. You guys can't see me typing, but it's very bad. Small of mouth. And last but not least, Maractus Eyes Marsh Badge. I'm just going to put Maractus Eyes. Boop. And now the poll begins. Let's get it. And, dude, could you imagine I did an entire quiz and I had different names, I had different slides, but it was all just Fakemon? Gendered forms to Methwee. Methwee? What the heck? To Messwee is coming up on Ampharos Tail equals Spoink Ball. Keck and Maractus down bottom. 2 great contenders just not performing as well as they wanted. And here we go. Coming into the final turn, we have 4, 3, 2, 1. Why do I sound like Christopher Walken? 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, we got our winners. We got Gender Forms to Messwee and Ampharos Tail equals Spoink Ball. And there is our lovely Katy Perry to confuse us with her outfit choices and her life choices. Okay, folks, we have 6. We have 6. We need 5. Which one of these is the absolute best one in your opinion? We're not going to vote on it. I just want to see you throw it in the chat. Is it Probopass nose, Wooloo body, Snorlax with Brock's eyes, Witch shiny, gendered forms, or Ampharos tail? Throw one of those in the chat. The one that I see the most, I'm going to take it out of like contention. Nose, Ampharos, Snorlax, shiny, gender, nose, Ampharos, Snorlax. Shiny, gender, nose, Ampharos, Snorlax, shiny, gender. Guys, I think we've done it. I don't even really need to vote because not a single person put down the Whimsicott one. So, I'm going to take the Whimsicott one out of there. If one person had put that in, I would have, or at least if I read it, maybe I can't read. I'm going to take him out. That one is going in whatever the next quiz is where I do Fakemon. So here's the 5. I'm curious to know, what do you guys think is the best one? Period. So we're going to go final poll. The nose. Snorlax, Brock. We're going to throw in Shitty Shiny. Gender form. And finally, Ampharos Spoink Ball. This vote is for which is my Master Ball question. The other ones I think are much easier to figure out. What is the Master Ball question? Time for me to go do the thing that people usually do at 1 a.m. Oh, cool. You're going to go to Quick Trip? That's awesome. Good night, Kiwi Manta. Thanks for coming. The operational definition of the best one is the one that you think is most reasonable for a Master Ball question. What one do you think is going to be the most difficult to get? Whole height. So I gotta change the height. Let's go 700 on the height. 750. Hell yeah. We got it. Okay. The gender forms one has taken it with the Ampharos Spoink Ball coming in a pretty close second. And Shitty Shinies also. Okay, so that's definitely what we're going to do. And that actually gives me my exact rundown. So Probopass's nose on Nosepass is going to be my Pokeball. And then Snorlax's Brock Eyes is going to be my Great Ball. Witch Shiny, followed by Ampharos' tail on Spoink, and then the gendered forms will be my Master Ball. Guys, that is perfect. I'm so excited about this. Yeah, I will. Well, I'm not going to change the forehead gem because I don't think anyone's going to remember that specific color. I will just make both of those gems the same gem. Cool. All right, guys. So we have... This is what I get to after probably like 3 to 4 hours of like sitting down and like chewing on like, what am I gonna do? And we got there in, well, with me rambling, going over the stuff over and over and over again, and chatting and laughing and crying and making friends and losing friends and making enemies. And anyway, with all of that nonsense, we still got there in 2 streams, which means we did it in like, well, this is only an hour and 20. And then the last stream, I think, was only 2.5 hours. So that's like 4 hours. So we did in the exact same amount of time that it takes me, except for this quiz is going to be way better. So I have to now take these and start like editing them. But let's go down and do some stuff that I can. So like, I don't necessarily know what I'm going to do. Like, it looks like a medieval turkey baster. I assume I'm just going to put a turkey baster on with like a flail or something. So now, my background. Now you can see all the nothing. I'm gonna close all these because tabs are the death of the man with low RAM. I closed all the tabs. I'm a champion. All right, folks. Put a knight's helmet on the squeezy part of the turkey baster. Hilarious. I love that. We're going to get a turkey baster first. Let's get a nice PNG. I don't want one with a hand. The hand is weird. Is it transparent? I typed PNG. I want it to be transparent. Huh. Transparent, please. What the heck? Are none of these going to be transparent? Does no one ever need just a turkey baster? Should try to look at medieval torture devices and see what looks closest to the turkey baster. No, that's not fair. That's not fair. If you click on tools, it has an option to only show transparent. So if I click on tools, where's tools at? Tools! Size, color, usage rights, type. No. Advanced search? Ugh, no. That's too much. Too much for old Peter. Oh, color transparent. Thank you. Oh, yeah, I just skipped that. I skipped right over that. Oh, I don't like that turkey baster, though. That one's not... Look, the edges are just transparent. What a wiener. This one's not transparent. That one's transparent. It's small, though. Okay, copy image. Let's go! It's working! Looks like a medieval turkey baster. Now I need a helmet to fit. It's not really medieval. I found out a little while ago that Vikings don't have horns. They go on the helmets. Ha ha! Just kidding. God, that's a really nice looking helmet. Anyone see anything on this page? Like, I'd like something like this, you know, that I could just slide over the top and it'd be like really easy for me. This one's also kind of cool. I'm going to have to go to tools and then go to color and then transparent again, which is an absolute game changer for me. Oh, it's not bad, actually. It's just really small. you know? A little too tiny. That one's a picture. I don't want that. Iron helmet? No, I don't want that. Yeah, I could do this. Let me just see how that looks. How do I flip this sucker? I don't know if I love this. It's pretty disappointing. The poll is hiding the ones I open. Thank you for letting me know. I'm getting rid of the poll. Haha. Whoops. So I don't love this one, but I could also give him like... sword and shield. Let's just go with sword. Now that's a nice sword. My God. There's a little thing. Well, I can't have a little thing in my way. I actually kind of like how bad that looks. Oh, that's a nice sword. Oh no, it's out of stock. Haha, that's funny. I'm putting it on a turkey baster and we're out of stock. Like, you know, like the stock that you... Nah, never mind. Anyone here ever basted a turkey before? Shield time, baby. Captain America's shield would be so stupid. Oh, man. Let's go tools. Let's do the transparent thing again. Man, this is a game changer. Absolutely awesome. Oh, this one's nice. Is it transparent? Gee, don't be transparent. That's disappointing. That one not so good. Ah, so large. There we go. Medieval turkey baster. It's really sad. Yeah, it does look like an antivirus logo. It's got that charm of a thing that's not quite finished, but like you're gonna leave it there because you're too tired. The shield might be too colorful. I like the angle the shield's on though. You know what I mean? I want like a metal shield. What if I just used my words? Metal shield. My God, it's the Captain America one again. Oh yeah, that's nice. What we want. Color. Transparent. Oh, that's good. Hello? He's kind of big. I'm going to have to smush it. There we go. I think I kind of like it down a little lower. There we go. Now the sword can go behind. Which is precisely where it needs to go. There we go, everyone. A medieval turkey baster. Color transparent, color transparent. Yeah, I am going to be doing that. It's very important. Ah, yes, make sure they can see the ½ ounce on the turkey baster. Good call. I like that. I like that, guys. This is turned into something beautiful. It looks like a medieval turkey baster. And then they get this guy. And they're going to be upset with me. But I like that. That's pretty good. Okay, so here comes the difficult part. I have to search up the term little bum. I am worried. Cartoon butt cheeks. Here we go, everyone. Calm, calm, be calm. Yep, that's perfect. We've got it. We've got butt cheeks. This is insane. I'm not doing this. This one is going to be done later. I can definitely do Arctivish. It's a seal with a goalie mask. Yeah, so. Seal the artist. Kiss from a rose. Color. Transparent. Hooray. We've done it. Incognito, baby. No, no, you guys would still see it. This is like the least incognito thing I've ever done. Oh my god, this one's so cute. Look at this. Look at this. I love him. Hello? Is it goalie with a Y or goalie with an IE? I don't play sports, so I've never had to spell it before. Yeah, it's an IE. Now, it's definitely an intense goalie mask. I'm going to get rid of the cartoon butt cheeks tab. That's very incriminating. We do need to go to tools and hit transparent, though. Just in case you forgot. Oh my god, is that a Reptar mask? No, never mind. It's just green. So I need one with no back, or else I'm going to have to cut it out. Overlay? Maybe if I type overlay, it'll like give me the back out of it. That's the one, baby! I'm so lazy. Ah! Funny, it went to a bird and I go, ah! I kind of like it turned a little bit. Just with a little tiny baby head. It's the same guy. You seeing this? I'm gonna crop this a little bit though. I find the little background pretty distracting. Close enough. Yeah. Let's zoom him in a little. Yeah! Guys, I think we got it. Applause? Applause. You could have basically any Pokemon, non-evolved, first stage Pokemon as a starter. Which would it pick? Which would it pick? Which would it be? Which would I pick? I mean, does Arceus count? That seems like an easy win. But non-evolved? What do I think is like... Would I go for cuteness or would I go for, like, functionality? Gibble's kind of adorable, right? Like, Gibble seems like a chill dude and also turns into an absolute menace. Maybe Gibble. Maybe... I don't know, Snorlax seems like my kind of speed. Like, I wouldn't have to walk him or anything. Although I would have to feed him, which I probably can't afford. Okay, so I'm gonna smush this in a little bit so that I can... Okay. I don't know what to do for this one. This, like, how do I make a picture for this? It doesn't seem like reasonably possible. My friend had a surgery like that. It went really well. She's much healthier now. I think it was the type of... Hold on, let me get my phone. She used to put on glasses and scroll through her text. It was a while ago. Hold your horses. Yes, that's it. Bariatric surgery. She had a gastric bypass, and it left her stomach like that. She's not a bird, though. Bariatric surgery. Oh, that'll do it. I think we found it. Did you just say Scraggy? Does Scraggy look like it has a bariatric surgery? I think it does. Yeah, bro looks like he has bariatric surgery. That's really funny. I'm gonna go to Tools and then go to Color Transparent. Who's the most befuddled? I want someone who's, like, really confused. Yeah, this one's kind of almost like apologetic. It'll be like this person kind of like holding the picture. Okay. God, that looks awful. Person is not high res enough. Oh. Oh my god, I just choked on the air. Oh my god. Put a pigeon head on the shrugger. No. But that's really good. Oh, that's pretty good. wonder if there are more. If I was to go tools and then color and then transparent, would there be more? Oh my god, it's perfect. I love him. That's hilarious. It's so bad. Okay. Oh, my friend had a surgery like that. It went really well. She's much healthier now. I think it was the type of... Hold on, let me get my phone. Proceeds to put on glasses, scroll through a text. It was a while ago. Hold your horses. She always puts up the finger. Hold your horses. And then this... Hold on, I gotta duplicate this one. I know I could just animate it, but I don't care about that. I'm gonna... Yes, that's it. Bariatric surgery. She had a gastric bypass, and it left her stomach like that. She's not a bird, though. That's what my mom described. Horses held. Perfect in the chat. Oh, we love it. Thanks, everyone. Oh, man, that's fun. And then, yeah, they get Bomber Beer. Bomber Beer. Okay. Seal with a goalie mask. Again, I'm not doing that one right now. And the rest of these are done. That's awesome. All right. Guys, here's all the questions and stuff that we did that we're not using. There's so many good ones here. Genuinely very happy with this quiz and how it's turned out. I don't know who is going to be playing. I just know that Shannon's going to go first. Shan. Delightful. Now, if I click on this and I go to... Hey! Goofball Doggo! Thanks for the subscribe. I appreciate it. I don't know why I turned into a guy from Brooklyn there. Hey! Goofball Doggo! Hey! I'm going to stop doing accents. I'm going to offend somebody. Format options, and we just love a good drop shadow. Who here doesn't love a good drop shadow? Oh, we love that. Oh, delightful. I'm going to put a drop shadow on friggin' everything. Oh, yeah. Drop shadow on that. Drop shadow on that. We're going to drop them shadows everywhere. Scrumptious. Peter, would you and Shannon ever consider being guests at a convention? Yeah, absolutely. We consider it, but like... I don't know if we're popular enough to do that. We might be able to do one in like Newfoundland. I know there's a Newfoundland convention that we could do that's like somewhat well known. But also I don't think I even want like people knowing who I am in the place that I live outside of like who they get to know me as based on what I want to tell them. You know what I mean? What conference would you suggest? Where would we go? You know what I love more than a good drop shadow? Color. Transparent. God, me too. It's a rush. Truly, if I could have a transparent colored drop shadow, I would explode. Sorry, I'm just going back up to Snowstorm Peanut's comment. A little bum might imply child poverty, though, and nobody likes child poverty. I hate that. Little bum. What if I'm just not blessed with the glutes? What if I lift every week and I just don't have that? I'm not going to say gyat, but I did, so here we are. How much time has color transparent saved? Seemingly minutes. I expected to be done at around 9 o'clock for me. It's currently 8:48. Color transparent shaved off like 15 minutes. It is absolutely insane to me. Guys, I don't know when we're going to do this quiz. Probably in the next couple of weeks. I literally can't wait. I'm going to be vibrating. I'm sorry that I didn't, like, do a better job, like, writing down who gave me these. But I'm going to post this video of us doing this, both of them, creating the quiz on the second channel. So it will be immortalized in the chat who gave us all these ideas. Thank you so much. I think I'm just going to call it there. I'm going to have to go look up a little bum, and I don't want to do that on stream. So thank you, everybody. LaFusian, first time chat. I'm amazed at how big your channel's getting. It's because we're not doing any cardio. Just eating away. Lost in translation feels like a few months ago. Yeah, it truly was. Everyone, thank you so much for doing this with me. We're going to do this again in the future. I think you guys make better quizzes collectively than me or Shannon could. So have a wonderful evening or morning, depending on where you are. If it's after midnight, go to bed. And if it's not after midnight, go drink some water. I've had water here in this bottle the entire time, and I did not drink it, and I'm about to go to town on this thing. So yeah, make good decisions. Brush your hair for me. And yeah, appreciate y'all. Catch you on Saturday for big things. As long as everything goes right, big things Saturday. Get ready for it.